Hey everybody, welcome to my magic studio. My name is Beth. I am doing a short reading for Monday, June 7th, and I'm talking about, as always, our relationship to our art, our creativity, the way we create our lives, the way we lead, the way we make art, and just how important that is right now. This is a time where everything is, everything we hold dear is in danger. And I think we have to really consider how we are using social media, how we're using computers, how we're relating to our neighbors, and how we're creating social spaces with each other. We have a Venus and Jupiter conjunction tomorrow, and so the energy is already, I mean, it's pretty much conjunct today. It's going to be pretty much conjunct on Wednesday as well. Like, we're in this 3-day window of co-creating your life in relationship to the collective, in the relationship to the people you share your life with, and the spaces that you inhabit. So it's really like, this is so significant. It's significant for democracy, it's significant for equality, it's significant for creativity, because our creative acts are not done in a vacuum. They're not done in silence. They're not done on a rock in the middle of the ocean. Usually, we are in relationship with people at all times, and we are in relationship with spirit and the spirits. We are in relationship with nature and the creatures that live around us. We are always in relationship, and we are always responding in relationship. And this is the kind of vibe, this is the stew that we're bubbling in right now. And I'm holding my magic wand as a, as a claiming of magic today, and a claiming of co-creating our lives. So, getting to the reading, I'm using another deck today. Chris Ann is the creator of this deck as well, the Light Seers deck. I just felt like something different. So we're looking at our energies for this week, our co-creative energies. Okay, Seven of Wands. Looks like we need to just protect our dreams. That's what I'm seeing. Ooh, King of Swords. Lovely. Oh, that's really lovely for this week. The real power in our thoughts and dreams, and Knight of Wands. How beautiful. Okay, lots of fire energy right now. We have the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands. These two lovely beings are flanking the King of Swords. I'm just trying to get out of the light here. There you go, the King of Swords. See the owl for wisdom and magic, and the crows, and the bats, and of course the sword. And this King of Swords is elevated up in the clouds. You could say, oh, he's alone up there, but he's not. Look at his community. Like, look at the animals around him and the flowers. He's surrounded by beautiful mountain flowers, by winged creatures, by the elements, by the wind and the earth. So these are his community in this place. And he has the power of clear thought and the ability to express that thought. He is, or he or she, they are a person of wisdom and intuition and clarity and purpose. Like these, I love the King of Swords because he just has this sharpness to him, this brilliance of mind. And so that is our embodiment this week, our vision. Think about your clear vision. We cannot co-create anything without a clear vision. If you do not know what you want, if you do not know the life you want, if you can't envision it, if you can't even see it, if you don't see it reflected back at you in any way, then you're going to have trouble creating that. so, so first of all, get your vision clear. If you don't have your vision clear by now, because we have been talking about this a lot in the past couple of months since I've started, is having a clear vision. In some of these weeks, some of these readings, there's been a lot of sorting out and clearing what wasn't working, what was clouding, what was, like sort of crushing us. Like I even think that was Friday's reading, if I can remember, is that like the anti-life, the force that is trying to take us down. So if we don't push all those thoughts, all those doubts, all those imposter syndromes, all those I can't, speaking of the magic wand, that great old trick is, someone handing you a magic wand. So imagine I'm just handing you this magic wand right there. There you go. You're taking the magic wand. And it's like if you could have a magic wand and go boom for your life, what would your life look like? And that's just a really fun way to quickly find your desires. And quickly is good. Just start writing. Like it would look like this, blah, 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 blah. I'd wake up and do this, and this would, blah, 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 and just keep like, maybe you'd wake up in a peaceful place that's all yours, or maybe you'd wake up in a home full of like, friends and family, or maybe your life is your dream life is out in the woods, or maybe your dream life is in a city. Like whatever, like start with how you wake up in the morning and what you do and how you go about your day and what your surroundings are like. And of course, like the details aren't probably going to be exactly like that, but you're looking for the feel of your dreams. You're looking for the shape of your dreams and your visions. And with Jupiter and Venus coming together in Cancer, the shape of our visions are, we want to include community in that. We want to include the bigger picture of the collective, the neighbors, the life. Like, I want to hear owls at night, and I want to see a fox out my window, but I also want people around. I want people that like that love nature too, that don't just claim to love nature but then like cut down all the trees so there's nowhere for the foxes and the owls to go. Like, I mean, people, and this is like, the country is full of those people now. I've been dealing with them for 30 years, and it's like people moving out to the country and saying they love all this stuff, but then they cut down all the habitat, and then it's like, well, you can say something, but your actions are something else, that's incongruent. And so to bring it back to us, like, we need to align our thoughts and our actions with our dreams and desires. And I really feel like this is what the King of Swords is doing. And then we have the Seven of Wands. I'm not really reading these in order. I'm more reading them how I kind of feel like they're relating. I'm not really doing an order here. So the Seven of Wands, I feel like she is protecting. She is protecting what she came up with. She is protecting her vision, protecting her dreams, protecting her goals and desires. Now that might mean not speaking these ideas, dreams, goals, desires, vision to just anybody, because there's certain people that are going to behave like the counterforce, and they are going to find all the reasons why you shouldn't have this vision. And that is a long, difficult path, my friends. I have lived it for pretty much my entire life, and it is hard work. Maybe you want to just not tell people that you feel aren't going to hold your vision in beauty, in light, in like that. Maybe that vision isn't for them, but they can see how big it is for you, and they can hold it for you. And so these are the people, when I finally figured that out, and I started to share my vision with those people that I knew could hold magic, and not just react or get jealous or try to take it down or try to destroy it somehow with their intellect or their, oh well, you can't do that because blah blah blah. I mean, Nova Scotia is full of those people. I'm sure those people are everywhere, but it really, you have to find the magic people that are going to support your magic, and not just say they are, but really do it, and not just take it, like take your dreams, take your visions and use it for them, because there's people like that out there too. Like, this is all about the Seven of Wands. So it's being very, very discerning on how you hold your vision and how you share your vision. And it could mean for now to just say it to the universe. Like, maybe right now you need to speak. You need to speak because it's the King of Swords. I think you need to use words and speak your vision, but be very, very discerning who you're sharing it with. And then the Knight of Wands is, I kind of see the Knight of Wands as, like, in this case, I mean, I love her. Look at that, like, just fire woman, like just out having a ball, dancing, being social, like, flitting around to parties and enjoying herself, and just being really bright and sassy, and the life of the party. So what that is doing is that is generating energy. Like, she's generating energy. And so how I see this related to your vision is her going out and living the vision. So she is going out into action. She is putting the vision into action. And so, yeah, that's what she's doing. So whatever your vision is, maybe you need to figure out the actions you need to take that embody that vision. So maybe you're, like, God, I'm trying to think. Let's just use art as an example. Like maybe this week, and it's a perfect time, like it's June. Maybe this week it's time to like get involved in a group show, you know like get involved with an art show that's happening and get your work out there. Or there's tons of summer markets that you could get your work out. Or maybe it's if it's like music, maybe it's like, I know these my niece and nephew are getting involved in this like old little, it's called the Little Red Schoolhouse, I think. And it's just this tiny, tiny old schoolhouse in a small community, but it's turned into a music venue, and they're playing. Like, there are places to play and make music. So maybe it's about finding one of those. Or if you read poetry, maybe it's just going to an open night, mic night, and reading one of your poems. I mean, if you write poetry. So it's kind of like that. It's like putting your vision into action. Or maybe it's that like me, let's say I want to live in, a place with owls and foxes, but I also want people. Well, maybe it's just, for now, like creating, like certainly keeping all the trees, but maybe it's like putting up an owl box. Or maybe it's like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, there's nothing I can think of that would attract foxes, but yeah, putting up birdhouses. Or just planting more trees if you're living, instead of cutting them down, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just imagining. But really, this is about art. But it's also about the spaces where we connect. So because that's the Jupiter Venus conjunction. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to pick another card. I know this is a long one, but I'm going to pick a herbal astrology card because again, these were speaking to me. Dragon's blood. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. So this is, I think, the final card in the deck. And dragon's blood is a tree, as you can see, that has, it's used in incense and perfumes. It's very like, it's a very rich smelling tree. So what I'm seeing here is this dragon swirling around the tree with, of course, there'd be blood pouring down from the sky. So there's fire and blood. There's Pluto and Black Moon Lilith that are involved in the astrology here. And the word is anima mundi. So it's like the world card. Oh yes, and the big eye. Don't forget the big eye. So it's kind of looking like the world card in the tarot for me. So it's healing. Like, I see this deep healing with Pluto and Lilith. I see a deep healing of the feminine wound. And there has been that energy around recently in astrology with Lilith. So there's deep healing of the feminine happening, and it has something to do with our destiny and our karma. So this Friday, I think Uranus is squaring the nodes. So there is some energy this week around destiny and karma with in relation to Uranus. So there could be, well, I don't know what it's going to be, but there could be a surprise somehow, like something is being sort of brought to the surface, let's say, And it could be challenging, but ultimately, I think we're here to make very, very important decisions around this kind of stuff. So be open to that. Be open to whatever that is that's coming. But also, like with Anima Mundi, the world soul, like I feel like the world is asking us right now. It's asking of us to create with it. So, this idea of co creation is an idea of creating with the world. Like, instead of just seeing ourselves as these isolated entities, we're actually intertwined with the world soul. We are the world soul. And so our vision matters. And yeah, our vision is really important. So think about that as you are conjuring your vision this week, how it is interconnected with the world and related with the world. And yeah, I should go because this is extra long, but it's an important time, and it's important to really consider right now. So thanks a lot, everyone.